Hello everyone, and welcome to my deck profile for Gishkis. This is for February of 2024. This box came out pretty good. I like the etching here, and the Gishki symbol came out really good, and of course the aqua mirror on the back looks great. Well, we can just jump right into this. So we got some new cards the not the last set, but a few sets ago. And it's the Gishki Grimness. I love him at 3. This card is amazing. If you summon him, I believe he's normal or special summon, then you can bring out another Gishki from the deck, which is going to be Gishki Abyss most of the time. Pretty good. And like most of the other Gishkis, he can be used as full tribute for the ritual summon. I play the 3 Gishki Abyss. This is your searcher, essentially. He can add 1 Gishki monster with 1,000 or less defense, which that is most of them, if not all of them. Yeah, except for Gishki Beast, but you don't really want to do that anyways. Most of the time you're going to be adding either Shadow or Vision to search the ritual spell or ritual monster respectively. So that leads us right into Gishki Vision. Gishki Vision, you can discard him to add a ritual monster from the deck, and Gishki Shadow does the opposite. He adds the ritual spell. Both great cards, and they can also both be used as full tribute. And I play the Gishki Beast. He's really good. He can just target a level 4 or lower Gishki monster in the graveyard and special summon it. So a lot of the times you can do this guy to get a rank 4. Pretty good. Or you can bring back out one of these two to get more searches off. So it really depends on what you want to do at that time. So I find him really good, especially in like a pure version like this. This is a pure version instead of like Gishki Spright or Gishki Atlantean, you know, something like that. So this is pure Gishki, essentially. I play 1 princess. You can either do Abyss or Grimness off of that summon, so works really well. I only play the 1. There's not really enough room for anything else. Then I play the Incantation, Talismandra, and Candle. Both really good in like a ritual deck, of course. Plus they give you free levels, and matter of fact, they add up to level 10 perfectly. And both the ritual monsters that we're playing are level 10, so it works out perfectly. If you want to use them as full tribute and you want to keep these guys on the field for an additional ritual summon. So my ritual monsters are Nirmanis. Nirmanis is that great new card that we have. On his summon, he can bring out another ritual or another water monster from the graveyard, any of them. So you can bring back out one of these guys, or again another search if you didn't already use it that turn. He's not once per turn as well, so that's a really cool thing. You can keep getting searches as long as you can keep getting him back out to the field. Then the other main effect that everyone likes is he has an Omni Negate as long as there's another... Oh, you can return him to the hand for the cost of this. You return 1 ritual monster from your field to the hand. You can do him if you wanted to, so pretty good. And there's also Zeal Gygus. I used to play him like Zeal Gygus Turbo, and still kind of do. I like to really just bump him out. I mean, you can very easily get 3 Zeal Gyguses on the field in a turn. Very, very easily, especially with this variant. His effect is amazing. You just pay 1,000 life points, draw a card, and if it was a Gishki monster, shuffle a card onto the field into the deck. Great card. Doesn't target, so pretty good. Oh, so we'll just go right into the spells next. Like I said, this is more of a pure variant. No sprites, you know, no Merlanteans, nothing like that. And honestly, I really like it that way. Play the triple focused Aquamirror. It just searches a Gishki from the deck to the hand, plain and simple. And then also you can banish it to set an Aquamirror, a spell a trap directly from the deck or graveyard. Pretty good. And that can be your Aquamirrors, but these kind of recycle anyways. So this is one of your ritual spells. I really like this one just because it can keep recycling as long as your monsters keep dying. Great card. And we play the Gishki Necromirror. Yeah, I really like this card that you can tribute your opponent's monsters. I think that's kind of fun and new to the deck. This is one of the newer cards that we got. Also, you can kind of stack the deck with a Gishki monster in your graveyard, and then you can get Zilgagis's effect off perfectly. You know, you're stacking the deck, so you know what's on the top. Then I play the 3 Salvage. I love this card in here. It's almost always live. I mean, there's so many things that you can do with it. You can add these 2 back if you want to. You can add back these 2 as a pair, so the monster and the spell, and then discard them again to add the ritual spell and the ritual monster. This is usually what you're going to do, so you can just keep summoning them all in one turn. And get, you know, Zilgagis on the field as much as possible. And Nermanus. Nermanus is great too. I may cut this, I'm not sure. Pot of Extravagance. You really don't need the extra deck that much in this deck. I think it's fine without it. I mean, the extra deck, I mean. So I don't mind using this card. It works out pretty well. And that is it for the spells. I don't play any traps, so we'll just move right into the extra deck. The extra deck, I'm gonna say now that there's not a whole lot in here because you don't really need it. But I play the 3 Mastar Boy to reset, and because sometimes you get stuck with these 2 on the field. Maybe not him, but him definitely. You get with him stuck in an attack position sometimes. And to boost your monsters even higher, you know, Mastar Boy. So I'm very open to taking him out for something else though. Maybe another Coral Anemone, for example. Maybe 2 and 2, something like that. Same thing where if they survive for a turn, which they're usually going to be aiming for your big monsters anyways, you know, like your rituals. So these guys may make it through a turn or 2. You can go for linking these 2. Then she uses her effect to bring back him, and then you bring out another one of these from the deck, and then you just keep searching a bunch. Kind of the whole idea. So probably more of her for sure. I love this card. This is pretty funny when you drop this on someone. You get all your searches with Zilgagas, or your draws, and then play this, and then you kind of have a tower, so to speak, stuck on the field, and it's really hard for your opponent to deal with it. And I play the number 4 Stealth Kragan. Pretty good. Makes all your opponent's stuff water. Probably not great in conjunction with Mastar Boy, but you know, Stealth Spawn to go with the Stealth Kragan. I play this, Dreadnought Dreadnoid. You would use this, like I was saying earlier, with Beast and Shadow, your 2 level 4s, to bring out a rank 10, which we do play a lot of rank 10s because of Zilgagas and Nermanus. So that includes Dora and Gustav Max, both great cards. So honestly, what I really like to do, my favorite play for a while has been very easily get 2 of these guys on the field. Very easily. It's not an issue. Plus, they give you more draw power the more you have on the field. So you would make him, then draw. And you possibly are likely going to get a shuffle off with these. So you either combined shuffle, some cards back on the field, and then there might be a third one, whichever. Then overlay. This is 32. So that's 64 already. Then the second main phase, overlay, burn them for 2,000 in that game. And that happens a lot. So definitely recommend Gustav Max. Great card. Then we have the 2 spiders, 7 Sins, and Tarantula. Most of the time I go for this. It's pretty rare that I wouldn't just want to go for this for finishing a game, or just keep these guys on the field as 2 bodies. Pretty rare. And I play the Rail Cannon Lieb. You can put him over on top of the other 2 trains. You can detach a material from this card. It gains 2,000 attack and defense, also for the rest of the turn. You can only declare an attack with this card. During each of the battle phase, he can make attacks up to monsters that how many materials he has. So pretty good. Get up to some pretty serious attack with him if you didn't want to do this play or something. So yeah, that's my Gishki deck. Like I said, pretty pure variant. Let me know what you guys think. What could be changed? What do you guys have? That's some spicy tech. Also, let me know what deck you guys want to see next. All right, thanks.